Is in our Kitchen World kitchen right now, cooking up something very special for Wing Week this week.
That's right. It's day 2 of Wing Week, and we're with Chef Joe from Mulberry Italian Restaurant. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Welcome back. Of course, you were here before. You were cooking a little something a little more gourmet last time, some mussels and rigatoni and stuff like that, right?
A little more along our lines, Italian.
That's right. Now we're cooking some mussels. We're cooking
mussel wings.
Cooking with mussels, and we're making wings. What do we got? What kind of wings are we making?
Well, we're going to make mulberry wings, as we like to call them. Obviously, regular butter.
Let's start out with the butter.
You can't do it without Frank's hot sauce. It's got to be Frank's.
Got to be Frank's.
A little Worcestershire, some black pepper, a little onion powder, some mustard powder. This seasoning is Sazon. This was introduced to me by a fellow named Chuck Morlock. It's a dynamite seasoning. I always keep some with me here. It's like culinary crack. Adobo seasoning. And because we're an Italian restaurant, a little garlic and some Parmesan cheese.
Can't leave out the garlic. So what kind of flavor is this going to create? I'm just wondering right now. You're running all these flavors together. What are we?
It's kind of like the classic buffalo wing with just a little bit of a Latin twist to it.
Okay.
Oftentimes you can finish it with a little bit of cilantro, some fresh parsley.
Is that the Sazon? Is that what that's what's going to give it that
It's a little Latin kick, a little bit of adobo. And of course we have this is Paul McGuire's famous blue cheese sauce. So.
Can't wait for that.
All right.
Now all these ingredients, all the spices you can get, even the Sazon I can get at a supermarket, right?
You can get everything at Wegmans, very easy. Yep.
Everything at Wegmans, no problem.
Yep.
Now, do you have a method? Some people fry them, then they grill them, then they bake them, or then they throw them up in the air. I don't know. How are you cooking these
We stick
wings
to the
today?
classic. We just fry them.
Just fry them, right?
Yep. You got
That's simple. All right. And you guys also, you were telling me before, once football season rolls around, you start putting the wings on the menu, right?
Saturdays for football games in the afternoon, and then Sunday for the Bills or whoever may be on at that particular time. Hopefully the Bills will be on quite a bit. We'll sell some games out.
Yeah.
Have some fun.
Let's hope there's no blackouts this year. And
right.
Obviously, if they do wings, anything like they do their regular menu, you're in for a treat. And I think we're in for one today. We're going to get started on the wings in just a few minutes with Joe from Mulberry. Right now, back to you, Allie.
A lot going on in the kitchen. You can hear the two Joes. We got Joe and Joe making up wings.
That's right. Joe from Mulberry is here. And really quick, we're going to get a shot of Joe's family. He brought them in today to watch the show. Obviously, every good chef needs some moral support there, and there they are. Hey, guys.
Wait, Malin, wait.
I love. You see the shirts? What do the shirts say? Got meatballs? Because I tell you, Mulberry's makes a heck of a meatball. They have a great appetizer on their menu. I would suggest to get it, but you probably won't finish your entree if you get it. Anyway, all right. We met the family. Now we're going to make this sauce for these wings, right?
Okay, we'll start with the dry ingredients. A little bit of adobo.
Adobo?
Yep.
Drop that in there. Okay.
Some Sazon.
Sazon. This is the...
That's the magic.
That's the magic.
Culinary crack.
Culinary crack, but it's legal, so don't worry if you get caught with it. You're fine.
A little mustard powder.
All right.
Some coarse ground black pepper. You can use fresh grated or fresh cracked pepper if you like.
If you like, okay. So
and
alternate there. What do we got here?
That's onion powder.
Onion. Oh, onion.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So we're just going to very quickly whip these together.
Okay. I'll mix them up
just
for
to
you
mix
there.
them up.
Oh, wow. Look at the color you get out of that. That's beautiful.
Real nice.
All right. Now we got some not so dry ingredients.
Yeah, we've got a pound of good old American butter.
Nothing wrong with that. You want me to dump that in here?
Yes, sir.
All right. And you just melted that down, no problem there?
You do that in the microwave or on the stove top.
Oh, beautiful. This is actually what I eat for breakfast every day. Right there, done. All right.
2 cups of this.
2 cups of that.
I want to get you splashed here. So
you're basically eyeballing it because you're a professional chef.
1, 2.
All right, so basically count to 4 and you got 2 cups.
Right, exactly.
All right.
Okay, now we're going to throw 1 clove of garlic that we crushed up a little bit
just
in there.
Crushed it up there, okay.
Okay, and then a little shot of Worcestershire.
Worcestershire, that's a funny one.
And then that's fine, yep.
Okay.
We'll whip that together a little bit.
All right. Now, is there a way, like, do you guys marinate stuff, or you just kind of just dump it on and start cooking?
Nah, we just let it rip.
You let it rip, okay.
Cook up the wings and you toss them in some. We're going to put a little more hot sauce in there.
Yeah, make that color a little darker red. All right, when we get back, next segment, we are going to start firing up that major piece of equipment over there. Look at that. Bet you never seen a deep fryer that big before in your life.
Oh, that's a big one, right? I think we can get 6 in there.
All right, 6 at a time. Coming up. Back to you, Allie.
Now what's going on in our kitchen? We've got Joe and Joe making wings.
That's right. We're with Joe from Mulberry Restaurant. Great Italian food, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Love it. Rave about it all the time. We're making some really good wings today, and you guys actually, you have wings on the menu during football season too, right?
Just during football. We used to do them when we first opened, but the problem was I think we ate more than we sold, as evidenced by my chins and my, my big.
It's tough being a chef, right? Because I find when I'm making anything in my kitchen, I'm eating half of it while I'm making it, and then there's nothing left.
Happens all the time,
right?
We call it grazing.
It's a tough job. Great, you're exactly. All right, so we've been pretty good today so far.
So far.
All right, so what do we got here? What do we got going? We got the sauce we made?
Yeah, we got the sauce we made earlier, some Parmesan cheese, and again, Paul McGuire's famous chicken wing blue cheese sauce.
Good stuff.
Here's our wings. We're going to start, we're going to dump the wing sauce in the big bowl.
All right. Get this big
toss in here.
Giant bird bath going on over here. This is great.
We can put a little bit of this in here now.
And that's what, Parmesan cheese?
Parmesan cheese. Italian restaurant, you got to have Parmesan cheese, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, those wings, how long do you normally cook them for when you put them in that deep fryer?
Roughly about 15 minutes,
15
depending on the size. See, this one here is a monster. This one we're going to leave in for another minute here.
Let him stay a little longer.
Yep.
So, yeah, depending on the size, right?
Right.
Okay. Good stuff. Now, the color of the sauce is great, obviously, because you've added so many different types of ingredients to it. But it's not going to be a too spicy sauce, right?
It's not very spicy at all. In fact, for someone like me who enjoys spicy food, you can always add some crushed red pepper, some cayenne pepper to
Flakes of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that'll heat it up a little bit. I think we're going to leave that guy in there for a little while.
Now, when you guys sell these at the restaurant, or when you have them there, do you have different flavors, or what do you actually make, or is it just the one kind?
This is it.
This is it.
This is what you see is what you get.
This is what you're going to get.
Exactly.
All right. Good stuff.
Okay. And we're just going to give these a little toss.
I was just thinking, they must be really good if you only got one kind of wing. But, like I said before, everything at Mulberry's is really good, including that meatball. I love that meatball. I'll talk about it for days. All right. Look at that. Look at the color on those.
Give you this one here. Try that there.
Oh, I will definitely try this.
A little bit of this blue cheese. You got to have some of that.
Got to have some of that. I'm just going to dip
Allie,
it
for
in
the
there.
record, we got 7 wings in there.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
It's Wing Week. Can you tell? It's Wing Week here on Winging It. Love it. Have you ever been approached by the folks at the Wing Fest to come on down and cook some wings? Or?
We haven't. We're not typically. We don't make chicken wings. Once again, we just basically do it during football season.
Well, you guys do a great job at it, and it's funny because a lot of people talk about the location of your restaurant. It's in an interesting spot. It's kind of off the path, right?
Yeah, a little bit. It's in a neighborhood. We're the only business that's left in the neighborhood. At one point, there was several businesses, but as time's gone on and Bethlehem Steel closed because of our proximity to the plant, that really, did something. Going back to you earlier.
Yes, right. Yeah, you made your point, Joe. All right, I got it. Now, Allie's going to come on here and sneak in. But
I am. I can't look at these and not try a wing.
Can
I have a clothespin? Those are my favorite. No, that's a drumstick. How dare you not understand my chicken wing terminology?
I got to ask you a question. They got a ton of memorabilia on the walls at the restaurant. Is that donated or collected? How did that all end up there? Because that really makes the atmosphere at the restaurant, for sure.
It's a little bit of both. I've collected it for a very long time, and we also have some celebrities who come in and donate jerseys and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's really a combination of both.
It really brings a lot of character to the restaurant, I got to tell you.
Thanks.
Awesome.
I needed some water.
She needs some water. I'm going to keep eating these. These things are great.
Oh, my God.
All right, so we're going to be making a second helping a little bit later in the show. Can we give a little hint of what you're going to make?
We're going to make chicken wing chowder, which is also fair. I don't think these are spicy.
I am such a wimp. I can't eat spicy food at all. I just lick my fingers. Jeez.
A cup of water.
Oh, thank you, Paul.
Get a fire extinguisher.
Coming up, I'm going to lick this entire bowl and see if I can keep talking throughout the show. We're going to see what happens. Allie, she'll be fine. We'll be good. We're just going to shock her back into...
Hang in there.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome back to the kitchen. It's time for Second Helpings. We're with Joe from Mulberry. He cooked some really great wings today. My mouth is still a little hot right now. Allie, we had to have some emergency room people come in and work on her, but she's doing fine, so we're all good. Really hot sauce. Now we're making a second helping out of this, Joe.
We're going to make chicken wing chowder, which we have the finished product here. However, we're going to
look like,
just basically walk you through just a little bit of oil to start.
Okay.
And we're going to saute some carrots and celery.
And you just chop them up there.
Finely chopped.
Finely, okay.
Throw them in there. And we saute them with a little bit of butter. We'll throw that in.
Now, that's Italian butter you were just telling me about,
This
right?
is Parmigiano Reggiano butter. It's right from Italy. Again, being an Italian restaurant, we got to find some way to get the Italian infused in there.
Absolutely. Well, you guys do a great job of it, that's for sure. I mean, your ravioli and your pastas are so good, too. Are they homemade, or
we do homemade ravioli probably 3 times a week.
Okay.
We do homemade pasta quite often, so.
You really taste the difference, that's for sure.
No doubt.
All right, we've got about a minute left, so we've got some potatoes here, obviously.
Yeah, we got some potatoes. What we would do typically is thicken this with some flour.
Oh, that's where you get the
and then it's going to give you a little consistency in there.
All right.
And then you just basically whisk that together.
Get it going.
Obviously, we've got time constraints here.
Yeah.
And once you did that, you would dump in the potatoes.
Get that going.
And get your liquid in there, which would consist of 60 ounces of chicken broth. This is 48 here, so you'd add another smaller can. And a quart of heavy cream, along with your chicken wing meat, and 2 cups of the wing sauce that we made earlier.
Oh, good
and
stuff.
This is the finished product.
I just got a ladle here.
Not quite here. Let me just stir that up a little bit. We're not quite hot, but
that's what you basically want. That's the kind of color you want.
This is it. This is from that Sazon.
Hey, oh, that one little flavor packet right there.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, Joe from Mulberry, once again, you've made our dreams come true in the kitchen this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And obviously, all of the recipes from Joe are on our website, so we hope to have you back.
I'd love to be back. Thanks.
Right.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Back to you, Allie.